regain my composure. No longer my lover, finally finished and you did it. Girl, you really showed me. Think with your heart, don't think with your body. Clever. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not Justin Timberlake, write me a river. Lately, I'll be having conversations with myself, cause I feel like I have nobody to talk to. I be having conversations with myself, cause I feel like I have nobody to turn to. Everything was green light, now we got the red. Could've had somebody else, chose you instead. I be having conversations with myself, cause I feel like I have nobody to talk to. You tried to convince me it was all in my head, and I felt like it's not you, it's me instead. I wanted to rock with you, roll with you. Said you was my baby girl, then you left me too. Everything was kosher, perfect like a poster. Then I got word that you wanna leave a picture. Off with somebody else, off with the jerk. With the shame on me, I really thought that it could work. Off with somebody else, off with the loser. Shame on me, I really thought we had a... Lately I'll be having conversations with myself, cause I feel like I have nobody to talk to. I be having conversations with myself, cause I feel like I have nobody to turn to. Everything was green light, now we got the red. Could've had somebody else, chose you instead. I be having conversations with myself, cause I feel like I have nobody to talk to. Everything was green light, now we got the red. Could've had somebody else, chose you instead.
And we are here. We are here. Special good evening to each and everybody. The show is called The Topics. Make sure share the show, share the show, share the show. Special thanks for Real Entertainment Network having us here. Good evening, Tanya Powell. Yeah. Um, Something I want to say too. I just want to say I love all of you. Yeah. Alan, how was your weekend?
Um, by really and truly, the whole week, no, I'm going, not just the weekend, but let me put on a hoodie.
Colette, Colette, message me yet, but it's okay.
Boy, listen, when you not get a message, that's a message, huh? You're not experiencing on that by now. No message is a
You're not
message.
here. But it could be forget to.
No message is a message. Listen, when you forget, that and in itself is a message. Them kind of things
That's
will let
true.
you know. Listen,
Nobody do it.
listen. Okay, while we're upon this, let me get into some culture and etiquette, right? 'Cause we could
Mm-hmm.
teach maybe a young man right now listen and he could understand something. If
Mm-hmm.
if if you if you thinking that a particular young lady is coming to Nevis for you, there is a very specific way how you could know that she coming Nevis for you. If she give you anything outside, I coming to you, I gonna see you every day. If you give you maybe I gonna see you. I might be the culture, I might any kind of half thing. No, no, you're gonna see she with who she meant to come there for. You understand? It
Hey,
wasn't you.
hey, hey, it doesn't have to me a year, Me I
Oh,
talk to this. We don't talk. I talking to this friend from England for months. Boiling in,
mm-hmm.
When he come into culture, I see me realize he slack off. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, what going here? We don't organize where look, me see him with the man where he's supposed to be with daddy. What?
Yeah. And he get all of the details. He know exactly what time she coming in. He know what boat she catching, all these kind of things. You know if he fall through, if he fail, that's when you could be there to pick up the pieces. But if you ain't got no details, you ain't in
No,
nothing.
sir.
You gotta have details. Otherwise you ain't in nothing. For real, for real.
Lad, He tell me every hole in the bed. He tell me every hole in the floor. How much egg in the fridge. Mm-mm. He tell me about the mice one name Henry. Hmm.
You know what? You know why? She tell you all of the things that don't matter. So I just telling you. I just telling you. You know, when you don't get a message, that's a message. And
Yeah, but
when she forget, she remember to forget. That's like
yeah, but
you know when a lady tell you, but well, you know, he's my friend, but it's an on and off thing. It's mostly on. You better know. It's mostly on, but it's on and off.
girl,
It's mostly.
culture
You
armor
better know.
season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's here for a reason. So I hope everybody find the seasonal woman and the seasonal man.
Listen, Culturama and Carnival is two at the time when I tell you by you can't classify that as cheap. You know? Yeah, I don't understand. This is 2 weeks where the thing kind of you gotta be on your A game. I'm gonna put it like that. If that's your girl and not our girl, Culturama is the time when you're gonna know that. You check it out, and even if it's our girl, you have to understand it's Culturama, man. You been junk. Give him a chance. Um, Let me see. Yeah, I want to get to the next story afterwards. Weekend been kind of rough for me, but in the week was better. I attended the AAU Nationals, and the AAU
Mm-hmm.
in AAU in America. These are the people who profit off of the blood, sweat, and tears of the young people. You understand? You got AAU basketball, you got AAU volleyball, you got AAU everything. So this particular event was the nationals for running. I don't even know it was such a big event or nothing like that. All I know, my cousin was going to run in a sports. You know how I be
Okay.
from you know how I be from Nevis people be. No care where we have oh I had a sports, me gonna come at the sports.
Yeah.
Not knowing that when we come to the thing gonna be a big thing. Um
Auntie, I've been on your weekend been good enough. I've been on your weekend been good. You walla walla. Dollar gonna
I
say.
I was hot. I was hot. Wanted to talk about the experience because, as I say, I mean, many people travel and they don't really come back with the full thing. So maybe want
Mm-hmm.
to kind of say certain things about it. First of all, with regards to the event, they had it at a high school.
Yeah.
It was at a high school, first of all. So it wasn't like really. And the high school was basically the equivalent of the Mondo Track. You check? So one thing I ain't gonna make no noise with the premier for is for heat. Boy, this have been hotter than this. And people been in the sun. The honest thing, like you people themselves walk with like umbrellas and chairs and them kind of thing there, but it was
Yeah.
96 and 97 degrees out there. Jack. So but they did these people actually they had a stadium, eh? Couple other things. The ticketing was electronic. So you just went in, they scan your phone, and then they put a band on your hand. And really and truly, that band they last you for the entirety of the event. So you know needed to check back in with nobody again. When you pass in the gate, as long as you see your band, you're gone in. Everything was clear. Um,
Yeah.
these things are the digital things what we need from the analog ministers in order for us to get through in the event and them just a little smoother. You understand? Flash your phone. Everybody got a phone right now. For those who want to maintain analog and they want the ticket, we could let it 10% or the 5% to want remain analog. But I feel like that is something where we could look at implementing. Um, Them man had 54 800-meter races, Jason, in an hour and a half.
What?
Okay. Interprimary is 1 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the night, and them hardly could run 74 races. And them run 54 800 meters in an hour and a half. So how them man do it is like while a race a start, them man reading instructions for the people on the second race. When that they start and that they reach out a little way, them man bring on people who read instructions, and the next set of man them done kind of getting ready to line up after, cause you know it's 800 meters after the first lap. Them man done get ready to line up. When most of the
Yeah.
people them on the second lap for the 800 meters, them man start the next race. 2 ways span the track, them man read instructions, everything moving rapid. You understand? Ain't no waste of time, and they ain't keeping the children and them in the sun. Another thing what was nice, maybe the organizers of the interprimary once again will get away from the analog mentality. People been a come when it's time for them to come on. You not got to go if you run and race 4 o'clock, you not got to link up with the rest of the squad 11 o'clock. Huh? You really and truly could reach the 2 o'clock at a more appropriate time for when your race been run. So even though there was teams and all them kind of thing there, people was reaching for the race. When is the race? It wasn't
Like a
necessarily.
class. Like if you schedule
It,
for a certain time and you just come in like maybe an hour before or whatever.
you know what I'm saying? So them man set up them kind of things there. So you ain't got to that situation where school bus clog up, and certain school, as I say, I reach early, other schools I reach late and all them kind of thing. It wasn't all that. Them man set it up in a more realistic manner. Um, Also, it was over multiple days. Interprimary, I feel like them man need to get to the multiple day part. And I also feel like if suppose there's a scenario where Charleston got the three best athletes in a race, the three best athletes need to be running in the race there. Them man need to start to, in order to stretch it out over days, you need to get trials. Let people run. Let me really find out who are the best athletes and them overall. And now try to limit this thing to one person in a race, except when you reach down to like the 1500 and them thing there. Also, and Jason, this was stunning. My cousin win the 800 meters, right? So once again,
Yeah.
when the Neve is weird, me I think, well, he gonna get his medal maybe about 6 weeks from now, maybe about that 2 months, then kind of weird. So me I say, well, let me go back underneath the tent, get out of the sun. But just no, you know, that man tell me no, the award ceremony is right there. Within 5 minutes, the G done got he medal heavy. And not only that, like he broke the national record, so them man done let him know he gonna get another medal, like gold encrusted to commemorate. Diamond encrusted to show you are the national record holder for this thing. So for the special one, you gotta wait for the special one. But in general, you get your gold medal right there on the spot. Um, they done got backgrounds and thing for you to take picture. And here what the next thing me, Jason, you could go by the athletes. It's only one thing you got to do. Will not be by the athletes. Just don't be an asshole. As long as you ain't an asshole, you go by the athletes. I be in the mere coolers and thing. And them come and interact with you and all that. It was interesting. to experience it. You know what I'm saying? The efficiency, how fast they trying to get everything done. It was like them man actually been know from the year before. That sports I kept this year. So them man been the medals and them man been prepared and so. It was really good. It was a good experience. And it was only $15 a day. And 45 if you want to pass for the whole thing. I'm gonna be watching the Junior Olympics in 2 weeks in Iowa. He's supposed to be running in that as well, so I'm
Iowa.
gonna see. Yeah, gonna see how far this thing go. Bunch of cornfields, man. Yeah, but it was vibes, man. See a bunch of me
Okay.
aunties, you know, eat
Okay,
some.
that's good.
Yeah,
You
the
learn
sugar cane.
anything different? You
Learn
learn
anything.
anything different that you should pass on to anybody who involved in the same sports?
Um, well, I would have just done so. So, is really and truly, it's just about the logistics, making the things smoother. I would have tried, in order for this thing to be a business, as I say, we have to extend it out. I see how these people got this thing as a business. You got I don't see them selling for example interprimary merchandise. Whereas when you're going in and out of the venue, them man got AAU 2023 hoodie, shirt. You understand? We still trying to be on this junior levels, and this is why you understand the premier. I know you love New York, sir, but New York is not like a running state. No offense to Chauvin, but when you're dealing with the athletes in America, you're talking about the southern states, Florida, Louisiana, Texas, Alabama. Don't which part they hot, and it's only a weekend. You know what I'm saying? And the hotel is gonna be cheaper than in New York too. You don't save money, all these things.
Yep.
Yeah. My father got a pile of notes, paying for a report. Because he was dealing with the logistics. I was more considering like how much cameras and so, how this thing is supposed to be produced. Also, they didn't have just one clock. They had multiple clocks. So everybody like around could have see the clock. Whereas in the primary, had a little thing and it was way over to the end. The VIPs had a very good view of it, but like for the general people who paid to go in the end zone, who couldn't drink the alcohol, they really it was tough. You know what I'm saying? It was tough. So I just not saying like all of these things, them things they all cater for man. But it was a cool little vibe.
So what's the difference between the US sports them and interprimary that you can't drink alcohol?
Eric did an interprimary. Nobody did that. Who did that? The primary school cricket and the primary school football. But Eric did that in the primary around the
No,
country. In the primary that I've been,
no,
boy. Well, it was a sports. It was a sports though. Tell me it wasn't a sports.
it was a sports.
Oh, okay, good. Good. But nobody did a cricket. Cricket people would cuss one another. And then they going home. Football, same thing. But when it comes to
So at that
sports,
time they blame the alcohol.
yeah, you, you feel like cricket gonna be a play anyway, and then man gonna say no alcohol I saw in the building there. Weird. You feel like football gonna be a play anyway, and then man say no alcohol. No, but in the primary, no, we got to go our conscience unless it's the VIP section. They could drink responsibly.
Wow, it's a niche.
Uh, Um, I got our next subject here. This is the most sober subject, you know. Um, you would know more than other people that I am the country's tongue man in a Nevis. Because me live at home, but me went to pile a country school and all them things that very comfortable in the Gingerland area. Is it? Mother from town, father from country. And last week, a lady received news that a lady was run over in the Zion area. I got up and I saw it on Khadijah's news feed and got to find out what was going on. Um, the initial reports were shocking, and it only escalated from there. The woman has since passed. She was hit, and whoever hit her did not stay on the scene. I think somebody is in custody at this moment in time, and that is the most I hear. Um, I see a story here. Well, a comment or a statement, sorry, from the Commissioner of Police. He said, as Commissioner of Police, I wish to address the recent incident involving a police officer suspected of hitting a pedestrian and failing to remain at the scene. So we have a police officer, he says. Oh yes, as Loretta said, condolences to the family.
Yeah, condolences to the family, you know?
So, as I said already, we already have serious trouble here. Police officer suspected of hitting a pedestrian and failing to remain at the scene. That was the initial thing, eh? And from the initial reports, I had already heard of broken bones and the possibility that a limb might have to be removed. And after that, obviously, she has succumbed. He said, I want to assure the public that this matter will be thoroughly investigated, leaving no stone unturned. You understand? So I have the benefit. We could believe in the police force, even though they never tell us what percentage of crime they solve, only the percentage of crime that happen. We hold ourselves to the highest standards of accountability, and anyone found responsible will face appropriate charges. Now, that's where I start to get confused. Eh? Since we're saying that a police officer has been held, is he saying that there's somebody else to find that might be responsible for what right now, Jason?
One thing about the police, they know how to protect themselves from a bad reputation. So obviously, they just want to do it um, by the certain steps them as usual, which you know they only use certain steps them when it benefit them, and we all know that.
You feel like so it couldn't be somebody else been in the chance and maybe at them influence them to go long left, go leave the seat.
Well, the fact of the matter is, you understand me? They have a car with some dents on it, and they basically they have the suspect. So he's supposed to
Okay.
be released on bail anytime soon.
Well, I think
Are
that
they
would be
gonna
the matter
continue
for.
having?
I feel like that would be the matter for a judge. I wanna know. Well, the first thing gonna be the charges, but they go on to say, we ask, however, for persons who have information that will assist the investigation to come forward and to speak to investigators. We cannot solve this case without your assistance. That statement is in there. We can't solve this without your assistance. So as much as you say that they got a car, maybe you can't have done a day. Maybe the man in there, he decided that he can't need a Clorox scrub.
But look at the track record with how they deal with their own and how they deal with the ordinary citizen. Because if that was a regular citizen, just a regular person, knock down somebody, choose the man by the whole Monday night, choose the morning, you listen to the radio, you know what I mean? Oh, we have no family charge, this and that, for whatever.
Miss Jeffers, I'm told that the video that is circulating is not it's basically cap. It's like my hat right now. It's cap, tremendous cap. I'm told that is a nighttime video on a busy street, and she was hit in the morning in Gingerland. Nobody in the road. Everybody been there fighting, man. Not to brush off this, but if the premier could speculate on cannabis users, I wonder if there was any kind of breathalyzer test or blood test done to the blood of the accused or the suspect to find out his sobriety level, find out what was going on after a big fit. I don't know. It's just a question. I'm not saying anything. I just wonder. If he could wonder, I think I could wonder too. But as I say, I'm alarmed by the fact that he's saying that the man can't solve this case without
So,
the assistance of the public. Eh?
but isn't the CCTV island wide?
Oh, you're coming to my very next point. Last year after we would have lost, um, that's one of she's one of Idella granddaughter.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about? Um, who died in the accident, man? Culture Armor time.
Ta- Tav.
Yeah, she was one of Idella granddaughter.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't know. But me and if I know, but Idella granddaughter them, none of them ugly. You understand? Like, she bad like that. And we lose stuff. And I was asking, what going on with the CCTV? What's taking place with the CCTV? She wasn't in the driver's seat, and we not hear nothing with that. Um, this here happen again. We not hearing nothing with regards to CCTV. We hearing they need public assistance. And I happened to listen on the mark, and one of the boss of the premier was improve CCTV island wide. Instead he said Charlestown. Parts of well, not even Charlestown, from by the roundabout, by the gas station
To the
to
to the um to the bypass.
yeah, to the bypass. So you got town covered. Check the one going on, going like looking at I tell you, Tanya. No, they can't ugly. Me just I don't know win. You're the winner. You're the winner. You can't lose. But once again, I just want to know for the second time what is going on with the CCTV. Can me ask somebody about the CCTV today, and they tell me, Alan, the fiber is there, but we just not on optics. And for those of you who don't know what optics be, optics people to see. So we only got fiber put down and the optics. Fiber optic cable. I be supposed to have fiber so I be go see information, digitize. Come on, man, Mr. Analog. Let's get the CCTV going, man. You know what I'm saying? Phase two, man. Phase two, man. We can't just
But
put down the
Alan,
cable them and got the command
but
center.
Alan, but I said the same thing last week. Everything does sound good when they're talking in the house, you know?
No, well,
Everything does
remember,
sound good, you know?
he does sound good when he talking over Van Radio too. So it's not just in the house, but in Van Radio he does sound lovely. He got lyrics. The last thing what the police say is that The police takes this incident very seriously, and we are committed to maintaining justice and no, what? To maintaining transparency while we pursue justice. Our thoughts are with the victim and her family, and we will do everything in our power to ensure a fair and impartial investigation. Thank you for your understanding and patience as we work diligently to resolve this matter. Um, the last thing I'm gonna say about that thing there is
The necessary steps.
I spoke a couple of weeks about the crisis what we got in Nevis of people not believing in the social institutions. And here we have a situation once again where somebody get hit by a police officer who is supposed to protect and serve. He's supposed to be one of the very best of us. Somebody what we call him pan, and in his panic. And he do what say? Cause ain't really the crime is the bad part or not? Is the cover up does be worse than the crime when you go along and you just left it like a song. That was
Well, he were protecting and serving us different.
so I just feel like with regards to people and how they're looking at the system once again, this is gonna be a test. And I was talking the other day, I was contemplating with my lady and I was saying, I just reach some dark places. Because sometimes I just want to know what is it going to take for there to be a change? And I was telling her, if something happened to a politician, somebody who related to a politician, ain't gonna change anything. And the reason why it ain't gonna change anything is if they push, even if they push energy for somebody who is close to them, that no mean that the system working unless, for example, right now, somebody who is just a regular person in the neighborhood, if them man follow through, find who do this, and are able to prosecute them to the full extent of the law. These are things that can make people believe in the system. And I just want to also point out to people that even if there is some kind of getting off from a criminal standpoint, people have no faith in the police because they know if they come in the front door to give a witness, their name and information will be passed right out the back door. There is no such thing as anonymity in news. That has been a common issue. I hope Amiga
But
can stop us.
Marlin, just so you know, the think it's Nevis way of protecting and service meaning using a condom. That's how they see it. Otherwise than that, they're not gonna protecting and serving. Yeah, them concept different from the real concept.
But as me say, I feel like this is an opportunity if the police could protect an ordinary citizen, if the system could protect an ordinary citizen, and I also feel like whoever is responsible should face some civil liability as well. Good night, Iona. I heard the premier speaking about the non-established workers. He thinking about you. Um, I feel like if they could protect this regular citizen, it would be a big step in giving people some confidence in the system. This need to be a win for the public. You- Listen, man, too much of people just like get hit and he done there. That one you're gonna go, that one you're
Listen,
gonna go to jail and pay some money.
listen. Remember a few years back, right? He had this guy with the ad socks. Remember the guy with the ad socks?
That could be
This white
me.
guy with the ad socks.
Uh, um, no,
So
not
he
no.
used to live. He used to live up above Caribbean Cove in that apartment up there.
Okay. I, I, I
Yeah.
feel like I know.
He drives a Audi. And
Yeah,
like from
I
time
know.
to time
Yeah,
he usually walks go home like as a exercise.
yeah,
And he just park his Audi anywhere all over the place. Yeah, he just
yeah.
walk. And he own bodyguard rob him, the policeman. And you know how we find out that the policeman drop his police ID.
Well, I may say this thing got to be covered all the way. Um, if there is any bail given to whoever in a this circumstance, it got to be given in such a way that this person ain't jump on nobody boat and exit the country. Ain't gonna be good. We can't settle for no less than finding out what exactly took place on that one. And this can't just be the example one neither. This supposed to be okay. We actually gonna start to make a dent in this thing. Got some kind of responsibility, man. I also hear the AG talking about they want bringing a lot to introduce a point system. So if you got too much of points for accidents and things, they take away your license and you got to retrain yourself and all kind of things. So I think that's good too.
Yeah,
But
that's
get up
good
this,
for seeing kids.
yeah, get up the CCTV.
That's good for
Get
seeing
up the
kids.
CCTV. Um, I got a small little one here, right? Um, Denzel Douglas, Dr. Denzel Douglas. You know what I'm saying? Um, a man I respect, okay? And you gotta love Dr. Denzel Douglas too. But he talking some bullshit. And he ain't gonna be able to slide. Now, I saw Dr. Denzel Douglas say that we are building our diplomatic relations in North Africa and the Middle East, and we interested in doing trade with them. I oil them man down. I be able to trade oil now. What diplomatic ties are we want in the Middle East?
Passport for oil.
I mean, I, I can't see it. I would like I would like us to strengthen our diplomatic ties with Japan. I would love that, but I don't understand this Qatar and Saudi Arabia. And here's something what confused me too. Right? Countries with awful human rights records. Qatar just had the World Cup there, and all we hear about is how they build these stadiums, pan the back of immigrant workers, and how much people dead so that they could watch the World Cup. Saudi Arabia, I kill um, journalists. Me not understand the motive unless we trying to say we trying to get something from Taiwan. If that's the move, Mr. Douglas, I could see, but outside of that, no. I feel like it's a little too much. I feel like it's bullshit. Panda front there. We ain't trading
Well,
no oil.
well, well. We could basically call it what it is, right? Because basically we had what he was called, who was in that position before Mr. Bentley, right? And he was basically saying the same thing too. Basically, tooth in the same hand. So I guess somebody pick up the trumpet and just start to play it again.
Right. Okay. Okay. Loretta Ramigi daily he big up. And I must say I was listening to Tell Me Thursday night and Jason man, me thought maybe not go crazy. Cause first Me hear, them man take off and the usual thing, and then, boy, half actually thing. He said, boy, Tulu hit me some points, huh? Tulu nearly knocked me out with a point. If Tulu will say one more thing, I would have fall out of my chair. And then daily I said things on me, I said, bye. I agree daily, daily calm tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say, Dr. Daly, you, you had a good show on Thursday. I don't have. And you see that the problem. I said in front tolerate her. She not. I said in front tolerate her. I should keep my thoughts to myself. That's my problem.
Auntie, auntie, shut up.
By Jason, you hear that the man cut down the cedar trees them. What was in the park?
Yeah, I see daily post about it. The historic
Yeah,
see the trees.
you have any thoughts on that?
The trim based on what me see, it looked like they were trimming them. They cut it clean.
Me not think they cut it clean. They trim them, but part of daily argument, and he's supposed to know what I know and what I mean. He said, no, you cut them in a them kind of ways there. You got sites for funguses to build. You got places where like wood lice go enter and them kind of thing there. So he said, even if you ever do it, that ain't necessarily how you're supposed to do it.
Okay, okay, I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So he complaining halfway.
No, he really and truly he's saying this gonna lead to the destruction of the cause he said they done a struggle too. It's kind of like me don't know if you ever hear about bark in a tree, but
Hmm.
if you cut a tree certain way, you're gonna be a take out the strength, You only go do it a certain amount of times. If certain things elements get to it, then he gone in, and then the other complaint what they had, the man said somebody was over at the dump to pick up the mahogany them. So as they reach a dump, he had a chuck there. The man don't even get over in the yard. The man just put in it to the side. So then go get off and the chuck. Then kind of ways there. You know, me no know. That
Um.
is.
Well, you see, um, it seems like the government, yeah, want to tear down something iconic stuff like the big rock and all that type of stuff. I want to create their own iconic. um I don't know. I guess I'll be gonna see a statue soon to the top of the mountain. Just a whole lot of hand like so. And me a feel I.
Well, really and truly, one of the one of the things I realized when I was at the sports last week was the difference between Nevis and Florida. Nevis gonna get a little breezy and no care. Well, the only place really and truly me go when I got a big tree is over by the Mondo Shack. Cause
Mm-hmm.
when me go by the park, it's under a tree. When I go down Sunshine, it's under a tree. Trees is a very important boy. Then don't take rain off Abby. You run and it, then you get a little breeze, you good. Um I'm gonna assume that the premier is not a full suit of scum. I'm gonna give him some grace and I'm gonna wait for the premier's press conference and wait to hear which way, what he was
Most
thinking
likely,
when
most likely you're gonna say he will only cutting off the parts over the main road. You know what I mean? And we got to protect our drivers among the main road. But apart from that, right? We are the Caribbean for a reason, eh? We in the Caribbean for a reason, eh? You check it out. Like people don't left America to see the same thing. You check it out.
um Loretta was asking if they had consulted anybody before cutting down the trees You,
Must be Swanee.
Randall was telling me that randomly we was having this conversation, but he was like, when you before you cutting down a tree in Florida, particular trees, you gotta ask for permission, and then you also gotta plant back something to replace the tree there and all kind of thing. So as I'm saying, I know that the premier got a plan because I was even hearing certain things that were being said and tell me, and I was like, boy, this year could have been serious, boy. Me know you don't watch TV, right? But he got this series named Game of Thrones. And in Game of Thrones, one of the season, them might end up kill one of the family. And they might end up melt down the sword and end up make two sword. And that was to symbolize a new age. You check it out. When you go cut down them tree there, and them man got the craft house, the premier could have said, watch here, we cut down them trees there, and them trees there are historic trees. But guess what we do? We went down by the craft house. We turn these specific trees into these particular items that represent this in a Nevis culture. And we're gonna do a night market and we're gonna get a special action. By the premier could have sell me some bullshit, you know. This is right up the premier lane of bullshit, you know? And the premier, listen, I don't believe he send them thing there over Adam. I can't believe. I don't believe. Cause the premier that they fit in at the night market, in at the craft house, and then you say, man, yeah, these historic trees, you know, we took them down. But look what we made with these, you know. And these are gonna be symbolic. And you know, we ain't even gonna sell out. We're gonna donate some to the Nevis Museum and the historical and canvas. Why? Come on. That not the premier kind of bullshit right there. I could be the premier PR, you know, look like you can afford it, but look how we could have sell out right. That's also. By your press conference would have been sexy next week. But in America, certain trees you can't cut down unless you plant one back or pay. And then you're talking like you don't know the premier. What would make you think he gives one fine about the craft house? Because he does the night markets and all these things. And he would like to be making money, as I was hearing even the minister of Antigua bawling out for how the small island states need more money, or for the next 30 years they're going to be pounding down the doors of the EU. I can't even cut a tree
Hmm.
down in the yard without permission. The township has to come and assess and give permission. See all these things. But anyways, you could do it if you feel like it. Unless it's I think it's the national tree you can't cut down. But me don't see them man when them man are clean this side of the road. Me don't see them man knock them on pile of them. But nobody does say nothing in the Nevis. In the Nevis, you can knock down wherever you want. In the US, they even have build roads around certain protected trees in order not to have them cut down.
We don't even know church the pelican.
Boy, them tree there is some important tree. You know? I remember the first time me hit a man down in them tree there, you know, boy. You know how good that have been feel? When you hit a man down a Swanee is an important milestone when you're in the park. You got to be able to say, bye, I charm man down a Swanee, boy. It's important. Them tree there. Mother.
The mahogany gun to make furniture for one or multiple minister's house. Ah! Mother!
Um, by Jason, well, you're not got to big him up, but me gonna big up Spencer Brand right now. I've been seeing pictures, and you know, I tell you, I ain't man done the road project. And you see I even left Nevis just to show you I ain't going over there until I done. And apparently they're done. Phase 2 of
Which one?
this is from Cliff Dwellers to Nisbet. All of this supposed to done. Including them and knock down a little piece the boy Hurricane Hill, them and widen the road the boy the pier. Still not gonna actual parking, but them man widen the road at least. So it ain't look like a bowl of shit now.
Okay.
But and also on the budget, something where the premier ain't about. On the budget. So once again, Spencer Brand with the smallest budget among ministers, including junior ministers, produces on the budget. I think the original budget was supposed to be for 13 million and he do it for 11.7. On the budget. Done. Gone.
So stuff
Move
party.
on. You check it out. Yeah, maybe Spencer Brand need to be in charge of more important things, man. But we ain't gonna
So
talk
stuff
about it.
party.
Yeah, good stuff party too. The, bye. The manga enough funds left over there who hire somebody important. You know? Soon we will see
Roll over the funds into the hospital, man.
Soon we will see a mahogany stool with Gucci socks laid out on it. Hell, I wanna see it. Let me see the mahogany stool with the Gucci. Let me see. Yeah, and including in the roads is like drains and all kind of thing. Yeah? And he say where they put drain and all them kind of thing there. Under budget, $1.3 million under budget. Loretta, watch out, Loretta, you're not give me
I hope
represent
the
for St. Paul no more. Yeah,
bye.
so
That's the next thing, We just got we waiting for the test. The
all I'm
test
saying
weather.
all I'm saying is Spencer Brand produce again. Produce again. Maybe he should get, as I said, a more important role than what is taking place.
Bye.
Oh,
Is one
um,
thing by is one thing
uh,
by Spencer Brand is one thing I want to say. Spencer Brand, I look after everything else outside of St. Paul's go harder.
well, we're gonna see how that work out. Hopefully, they didn't leave out any aspects of the project in order to stay within budget. I'm not even gonna be skeptical. Okay, I'm just gonna give Mr. Brand praise for now. If anything happened down the line, I'm gonna reserve my right to go back. But under budget, under budget. The next thing what I was gonna say, I was supposed to talk about Mr. El Camino with it. There is a push right now to get Mr. El Camino Willet to be a national hero. I think this is gonna make 50 years since he made the West Indies cricket team 40 years of independence. So I think they are pushing to have him be a national hero. Um, and I just wanted to make my contribution, not even towards the cricket. I feel like them man need to go down in the sports museum and give El Camino Willet a statue for inter-premier coach. Cause I feel like people that just talk about the cricket and man knocking the cricket, Mr. Willett. But I'm saying I feel like you have elevated into sports. I feel like inter-primary is what it is largely because of El Camino Willet. Me feel like he pushed Charleston and me feel like a Charleston end up push all the other school them. And me feel like Inter Primary ain't gonna be where it be today. I don't feel like Charleston Primary gonna be where it be today. Would be where it is today without Mr. Willett. And his contribution is no doubt in this man impact for what he do for sports. Me not talk about cricket. Sports in a Nevis. If he ain't had cricket, El Comido Willett would have been successful. In a matter what Willett been doing in our life. If Willett been do pitching, Willett would have been the best pitcher in the world. You check it out. That's just the competitive spirit that the man they got. You just got to respect it. And I wanted to give my contribution. I say, a lot is said about the cricket, but with regards to that what a man they do for Charleston Premier, you was in there, so you would know more than me. I only talking as somebody who has looked at the machine from the outside with respect and reverence and know.
How you know me been there?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You was on with it for sure. You check it
Yeah,
out,
for
but
sure.
as I said, as a man who watched Mr. Willett, I don't go against him when he was coaching Charleston Primary. I don't run against the athletes for Charleston Primary, as I say. Yeah, the competitive spirit that Mr. Willett has given to Charleston Primary and his contribution to sports overall, put him back in the sports museum again. You check, and definitely make him a national hero. But you know what touch me? Me hear Sinkins people calling to a show last night and them say, but send the list over here. We want it over here too. We gonna sign it. Yeah. So this thing got a ham. Maybe we should do for him the same that Antigua did for us. So we can reach out in terms of funny cut off a little bit. But yes. So you have any love you wanna give Mr. Willett, sir?
Of course, man.
Right.
I wanna come out and say, Mr. Willett, you've been there for me from kindergarten right up to grade six. You know what I mean? You also helped me in my athletic career and make me and the yo, you make me understand life on a whole. You check it out because if it wasn't for that, maybe I wouldn't have know certain things now today. You check it out, and it's a good thing you're still alive, so I could give you your roses, and I want to say thanks, and I really appreciate you, and keep on going, man. You know, yeah, man. Respect to you. You know what I mean? You deserve to be a national hero.
Okay. Jason, I'm noticing a phenomenon, and I want to Sheva laugh after your athletic career because I ended in grade six. You see where she be? You see where she be? And she and she. So Jason, I noticing a phenomenon, and I gonna raise the warning flags now, so that when this thing happen, at least I gonna be able to say, well, I'll tell I. Um, we've been talking about how Culturama is our premier um, festival for the summer. The Mango Fest has been a good surprise in how that coming off. And well, it good this year. I'm not gonna talk about the execution. I don't see why I say about the execution, but the Mango Fest, whatever. When I'm looking at what is taking place, music festival is dominating Culturama. And then I realized this week, while Culturama kind of just, trying to build a little momentum, you get announcements of independence, festivities, and calendar. And then you also get announcements on the back of that of carnival um, activities and them kind of thing there. And also, take note of what carnival are doing. Months out, yeah, we're dealing with the thing. We're letting y'all know what's taking place. We have already gone through our vetting procedures. All the music fest been a one. Ladies was drinking and preparing same time still. All the
Yep.
clock. So what me I see now, Jason, them man are so own culture I'm up on all sides. No? Even before we came on here, I see at the party what that man had down in St. Kitts. Oh my God, Jason, I don't know if you see the pictures of them too, you know. Wow, few men phenomenal. I can't even finish any of my words. I'm gonna finish off with the future. Sensational, sensational. To me, name is again Kana in everything what I do. Think it's very strategic in launching and telling you about carnival during cultural time, you know. Them man not even say, well, let me wait till culture done. I be could wait a little bit, man, till culture done. You know, I be could squeeze it in when I be talk about independence. Wait for who? No, no, no. Y'all just know when they're talking about a little culture, carnival, carnival. You feel like me wrong?
Mm-mm.
For realizing that them man want to squeeze up everything.
The thing about it is we keep Navis keep letting the guard down too.
In my estimation, um, somebody asked about a question last night, about if Culture Armor gonna go back to having a gospel show. Um, Let me just make sure Culture Armor understand this, right? And me not against the gospel. I'm not gonna tell you for the. It's not for the reason that you think there shouldn't be a gospel show. That there shouldn't be a gospel show. First of all, number one, gospel no one got to be a mix up and I say, well, Alan, the coming off great music fest. That's how it should be kept people excited about the next big event. But I have been keep people excited about culture. The problem with the gospel is, first of all, they're gonna feel out of place. You got wet fed and then the customary gospel on the Sunday night. Wet fed Saturday night, gospel show Monday night. Jamming again Monday. No, that don't gone. You don't go wrong there. The next thing, which is a reality of the situation is, and this is similar to why we got to consider moving other shows to it. Really and truly,
Mm-hmm.
this thing come down to money, you know. If something is indicating to you, yo, this is what working. When a man asks about the gospel show, I tell them, man, music fest you so had a gospel night. Huh? No, that wait, son. Them man realize by the gospel night so good, you know. But this is not a gospel fest, it's a music fest. If we want a gospel fest, we go to a gospel fest, but you don't have to be all gospel. You go get your hip hop gospel and them thing they in there. But you can't be regular hip hop and then gospel. Pushing heavy advertising from Music Fest and from Mango Festival, you're supposed to feel it. Javan, I would argue that Culture Armor supposed to get heavy advertising
Mm-hmm.
from Interprimary. Interprimary, I be say all the time, Javan. If Interprimary is your biggest event, how you not gonna start to build off of that? And then not only that, Interprimary gonna give you the same thing. You only got 5 months. If you announce Interprimary, that gonna allow you rather than see how St. Kitts use you all the time, that gonna allow you to do things with music festival, to get events and say, well, are you promote music festival? Talk about culture armor too. These are the ways how you do them things there. But Mr. Premier, your pimp hand gotta be strong, man. You're losing your grip, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't be slipping on your pivot foot. But I just,
Culture Armor still start pushing it.
yeah. You say push heavy
Okay.
advertising music first and from Mango Fest, you're supposed to feel it coming on. So that, you know.
Me
Oh,
no
man.
know. Me no know. I don't know.
Culture Armor gonna get new blood, Loretta. Swain is coming. Swain is culture coming for Culture Armor 51. Swain is coming for culture 2 years from now, new blood. But Carnival is heavy from after independence. From first done, it's supposed to be non-stop Culture Armor. I feel you. I feel you, Java. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like hear how me really conceptualize it in my head. Interpoem is supposed to be the start of Culture Armor. Um, Winfest supposed to be when Odyssey start to Lego music. Um, and then you really and truly start to do. You're supposed to start to be. The other thing, we don't make use of all of the holidays them in there, no.
Nope.
Cause you got Labor Day. Nevis not gonna Labor Party. So Labor Day, I be supposed to use up Labor Day in a Nevis in a different way than how Sinkits use Labor Day. Let them go march. Let them go do whatever. I be supposed to get something. Labor Day is another day when need to be exploited. With Monday, that might be a Jesus thing. So I don't know how much latitude I would get to go on bad with that. So I can't say nothing about with Monday for now. Um,
But yeah, um, like with the capitalists, my emancipation and after the last slap day, you know what I mean? Then after they got national heroes, you got independence. Then after that, is there a holiday in October? No.
the only thing nigga with keeping events in October, me not sure about the rain. That the heaviest rain month. And one thing I know
Yeah.
rain will fall in October.
Well, I would even tell Wazim to keep a show during culture. I'm like, how carnival got a concept and cool of it. Well, when you think Wazim keep it during culture armor season, it just a culture armor not officially open yet.
No,
You
but
just basically a jump up.
he mean within culture, man. And that's one of the other things what they was speaking about. Well, let me tell you. You know, when I was listening that show there was like a lot of the things where me and Reese and me and you would have spoken about was happening. Cause me and Reese was specifically speaking in comparing culture armor and carnival. And we were talking about the fact that Queen show in Antigua just skip before carnival started. That's a pre-carnival event. Really and truly the focus is more on the fets and them kind of thing there. And
Mm-hmm.
actually making the event profitable. You understand? Once again. And the premier is a capitalist, so he already know what time it is. It's just to actually lift up these things. When you look at it, but Calypso show is still a big money. I guess he still got keep the Friday. But he got certain things where you go juggle on, and this thing got to be more towards the events that make you money, man. What people really are shell out for. And other things just kind of, you know, shift them off. It's the culture, you know. The culture is what we
Yep.
participate in.
It's been said they are planning opening on the festival.
Well, Well, Mr. Bernard also tell us that he gonna do a child song first, you know. So I don't know if he gonna take the 1.3 million and do the child song first. Cause if Culture Armor could do it $1 million, child song first definitely could do it at 1.3. Make it worse if I get sponsor. Money. Why that done 500,000? That done 500,000 US, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been offer from Little Baby money, but he not do that. He gonna bring in a dancer artist. Chantel Brooks really look really, and they don't know that as yet. Hope it's so. I will wait and see. But Jason, there was attack. There is a gambling going on right now.
What kind of gambling?
Dr. Drew recently announced that Sinkis is looking to get a hotel, may I say hotel, a hospital, and the cost of the hospital would be between 23 and 38. No, 33 and 38 million US dollars. You
Hmm.
understand? Um, right now, the big gambling is this: is the hospital in Sinkits going to finish before the wing in the Nevis? You feel like that gonna happen? You feel like the premier gonna let that happen? But you contemplate long by only Andy.
Um, by it left to be seen, because based on how we attack you, try and make it happen too.
No, the wing in the Nevis only supposed to be maybe 19. I think 19 or something like or something. But um, if the hospital in Sinkits finishes before the hospital in Nevis, Mr. Premier,
Hold on.
you are never, ever going to hear the end of it, okay? I'm
Hold
telling
on.
you no as a friendly suggestion. If them man hospital down there finish before you wing, can remember only your
Hey,
wing, you know? At the smallest part of the chicken you get on. And you
hey,
can't done that there. Go ahead.
look bad. That by
Uh,
the time the wing done, you got to do over the hospital because the wall them start to get fungus.
boy, yeah. Where all they gonna do, they gonna move like the Johnson police station and the magistrate court. Um, the next thing is, and that one you can't believe, that one but them man ask if the hospital in Sink is gonna end up be cheaper than the wing in a Nevis. The 38 million. 38 million about 95 million. Easy.
A whole chicken versus a wing, eh?
Boy, me I tell you, not even chicken. Boy, and talking them man I get on there, different breed about them man I get on there, you know what? Cause them man,
Yeah, but that's why.
them man
But
a
that's why the
smart
turkey wing so
hospital, them
tough.
man say. A smart hospital, them man I say them man on there, you know boy? The Premier barely got a smartphone. Them man a smart hospital down there. And not only that, them man they were comparing it, they're saying like whereas the Premier was like, you know, he going in and he know the exports. Them man say Dr. Joe really attack to exports. Cause he not want power hotel, he not but if he build a condo. He not want power. The man say Dr. Joe no want power actually where's the hospital? Not the condo. Take me to the hospital. This is a lovely condo, but we don't know. Come here for serious work, Mr. Bradley. Take me to the hospital. A hospital is already massive more than SK based on size, but me hear me hear the premier say something. Ira, Load up the video, you know. Load up the video, Mr. Willet, for when we get there. But yeah, we're moving to them topics here fast tonight. You know, we're lively tonight. You know. MSR Media. MSR Media. Kentucky versus Maryland Chicken. Boy, Mr. Premier. Wings and things. Wings and things. You know about them thing there. Over bad vibes.
Yeah, man, Black Hat.
Yeah. Yeah, go over by Black Hat. Wings and things. MSR Media people. Um, I don't even know how they slip past me, you know, because I just watch so much of TV. Um, first, the writers. The writers were the initial ones to go on strike. I think that's the first one for 14 years, and then now the actors are on strike. So our fledgling is on pause for the moment in time. I saw an article, and MSR Media is openly, flirting with Antigua. They're saying they want to make moves in Antigua as well, benefit from the CBI program, promise them they're going to invest $30 million in a year into their economy and show them what they have done in Nevis and all this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I was also told that them man shut up down OTI, and them man is saying man no. So like I said, Dr. Joe get the same kind of thing. You know what I mean? It is a tricky situation when you bite somebody. Cause when you bite them, you gotta remember how you get you. It could happen to you too. You could feel like you got a magic stick, but right until something come around what more magic. You might only got Harry Potter magic, and then man come with Doctor Strange. Whatever, Marvel beat you. You come second. MSN looking quite shady. Gigi, I mean, all I'm gonna say is when I Google MSR media, only one article missing from 2023. All the rest them from 2022. And for instance, that we got writer strike, we got actor strike, and from what I'm hearing, this is gonna be extended. And from the moment them man get in Antigua, Antigua got 365 beaches, ladies and gentlemen, and most of them is white coral sand. Water clearness. Oh my God. Say Martin again. Whereas we are struggling for bays and coves and so I've had phenomenal, whether it's on the French side or the Dutch side, man. And on the French side,
Nice.
you go get French style restaurants and how the only thing
Nice.
I be gonna be able to do, don't have sunshine all the time. And by the way, the road leading from the type of sunshine down the road, that should be sunshine lane after he I be not stop say so. That there need to be sunshine road for his contribution to Nevis. Sunshine start off with a grill and a cooler, and done had presidents, done had stars. Sunshine is an important man in a Nevis, and that road they need to be heroed.
They
Yeah,
move
man.
around through the Caribbean. They started in Nevis, think it's now St. Martin, then onward to Antigua. They're collecting the passports. Relax.
Boy, everywhere them man go, them man want citizenship, boy. You're not doing anything to create. You don't care about cause, huh? The premier on this side, then cause they don't take too long. And they don't take too long to fix, bro. Yeah, but So I would like, hopefully, Devon, Mr. Cornelius, I listened to you and Mr. Dot Brown last night on Your Voice with the NRP. And that, um, you know, um, I have responsibilities, but still you don't have to get them dark. Dark, I want you hear your opinion, eh? I'm gonna leave it right there, but I need to hear your opinion. I don't want to hear what them opinion be. Tell me yours. How much money NIA paying for MSI again? 400K bill a month. But I think that they gonna, man. It was 400K. Car year, 150 US, but I feel like that they done with now. That's the burden of the premier. But we need to hear what going on. If everything's still on, because really and truly the last thing we heard was there was gonna be 35 movies. But I know
Mm-hmm.
um the government also said that they had a contract with Bead for this month of drilling, and the contract then not be mean nothing. They also had a contract with Team Unity for fair share. That not be mean nothing. The premier got a long list of history. When he really got a contract with anybody, outside if he is a local man, that ain't really mean nothing, no? He's a nice piece of paper. And you better believe he's a
Right?
mark Daniel Bradley and
I feel
Associates. But it don't really mean
no,
nothing.
I feel better. No, I feel better when no, I feel better if Taiwan get out of the contract.
Hmm? You gonna walk out. Um, let's see what the last thing. But Jason, I feel like this might be the last thing we have.
Yeah, man.
I listen the premiere. I listened to the premiere and he spoke about the achievements of his government in between of his dribbling and wiping of his mouth. And the first achievement that the premier would have stated is roads, really. He said Brown Hill got a highway. Mr. Premier, there is no road in Nevis were qualified to be a highway. You know that 0%. Cruise control in Nevis means nothing. You have a car that
Yep.
does what? It don't mean nothing in Nevis. So I've been have to big up the people and them. As me tell you, just tell the people and then you modernize the thing. You keep on telling you give them world class thing. Like I said, they can't see picture with what is world class are. Like I said, they
And he's
normally make
also a creative businessman.
Jason, this was impeccable. The premier literally said roads including fencing, draining, and improve water supply. And as soon as he said improve water supply, he waved people off him. As soon as he said improve water supply, he waved people off him. Listen, I couldn't make it up. I couldn't make it up. It's unbelievable. But I mean, I was just glad that this of the week was somebody tell me, bye. You listen to them, man. Yeah. Hazel, I'm not gonna take it away from Randy. Randy should be used and could be used in other roles. But I'm just saying that road there specifically, that is sunshine. That he who he does really make
Yeah.
those posts for. I think that the premier makes those posts for daily inspiration. I don't know. I really got to ask. I feel like she mean the morning message.
Oh,
Yeah. Before I continue with the rest of the achievements, wanted to big up the Ministry of Sports. I saw that they did an inter-primary trials. I would encourage y'all to do more than one game. Y'all should have those youngsters out there doing like 5 games. Every time I got them I play cricket, that is sometime when them now do choppiness, I play video games, I do nothing. And also I want I understand. Me done no get me head boss because I play cricket with someone man. He don't have to me and Nevis and me talk, well, boy, me got on me clothes, so me go go me one. And me reach somewhere and they say, boy, how you gonna got on them clothes in them place there? And people, when me play cricket, had to come and say, boy, no, the man no, you know, them kind of thing there. The man just stupid. You understand? So he not really know them kind of thing there. And me get you. Because me know that man there from the region there and I will play cricket. And that me father. Understand? So these, never mind, these, every time these young people get to mix, it gonna take away from years down the line when you hear people say, "Ah, me can't go to castle, me can't do this." That make me glad me is a country town man. So me go to a country and town and feel good. Um, the next thing was the free mammograms for the ladies. Ladies, get your tatas. Free tata checks for the rest of the year. Make sure them titties is cancer free. You understand? Them areolas is cancer free. Okay, you go there and you get checked out, and then you make sure that you get your regular screenings and suckings to make sure that it stay cancer free. Okay. So before we had to that, I wanted to get to them kind of thing. Uh, oh,
Friend, you rolling?
the premier said, and he said this with a straight face I couldn't believe. Listen, it's the most gangsterous thing the premier ever said in his political career. He watched in the camera too, and he said Nevis has the best water storage and distribution in the Caribbean, world class. Me nearly dead when he said
State of
something.
the art.
Oh yeah, you know the lyrics. State of the art. That's what he said. State of the art, water distribution and storage. I know for Brown Hill. I like when water went off in a Brown Hill. You remember when MJ had to say, cousin, water off up the road up there, you know? And he only been alive. So I would imagine up a Brown Hill. That's how you go. But the man looking in the camera and the man said, boy, yeah, Nevis boy. He said, right now we're just building the capacity, and this will be done by a solar powered desalination plant. Me not hear how much that one cost. I'm gonna get a number for that. State of the art. Everything is state of the art. World,
State of
world
the art.
class, world class, Loretta. You understand? Gucci.
Crazy.
Um. Oh yeah, he said they build a new treasury building. And me don't tell them man from I see the treasury building there. But Van Samuel build but got a Mark Brantley name. He got a Mark Brantley name for a reason. Van Samuel build on but Mark make sure back. My name going Panam though. Your name done the Pan airport. You can't have two.
Men, get your checks done also.
Man does got titty cancer?
Yes.
You know that. You mean I don't have titty? Jason? You want to get your titty them check on? The premier once again said some bullshit to him. He said after the old treasury building was burned to the ground to hide something. And then this is well that been his start of the bullshit, but he had more to go. He said, and people know who did it. But I can't get into that. Me not get into that. But people know who did it. Burn down the treasury building. Who hide
But
something.
but guess what? You understand me? The hacker came and hide something because hacker come. This are the only hacker men no come go corrupt files like that, rather than taking something.
Well, the man don't say he want the hacker. And he hope that that's he want them really bad. But listen, right? I would have loved if the premier should have teach day in a primary school. Everybody would have do drugs, huh? The way how he do it. Well, I tell them very strongly, drugs are bad. So, and I don't think they will be doing drugs. The premier, listen, this was another thing, right? This next one, really enjoyed it. This might end the show right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the premier said the Newcastle Police and Fire Station, and I quote, he said, is the best looking of its kind in the OACS.
What?
You got to put on a full suit of scout to understand what he's saying. He said it.
But you said, oh, yes.
Boy, me not care what he's saying. He could have said in a St. Kitts and Nevis. Jason, he not said the best staffed police station, you know? He not said the best equipped police station, you know? He not said the best prepared police station, you know, Jason? He said the sexiest, the best looking one. You know what the premier Gabi police station? Miss Photogenic. We win Miss Photogenic. That's why we happy win. We got the sexiest police station in the OACS. That's why we
Another
need
thing
to
else.
go there. You, Jason, you only could be a full suit of scum who understand what's going on. He not gonna say, boy, if anything happen out there, we ready to make it happen. We have the best equipment. We got the latest technology. We're so well prepared. Our officers are trained to handle anything. You know what I mean? They say? But if you go down, you take a picture in front of the building, right? Oh my God, that is gonna be the best picture you could ever find. And you're telling me that this man ain't Donald Trump? But boy, Marley and the man may say something, right? I mean, the man may not talk about Zook right too, no? Because the man end up and say Zook's DNA is all over this country. Me say, what? What make you talk about Zook's secret and so like us about the man DNA all over the country? Ah, man. What you tired of saying the man DNA all over the country? I'm there, I walk about oh my God. Me walk about no. Ain't good. Ain't good. Ain't good. They going on too bad. But when I hear you cannot oh my God. Loretta, I hope you're alright. But as me I say, the premier no. You can't tell me you have a good looking building, sir. I do not want to hear about you have a good looking building over in Newcastle. It's the best looking building of its kind. So Jason, imagine if you give a woman lyrics, right? A girl asks you how she look. She said, Jason, me look good, right? And you say, girl,
Mm-hmm.
you're the best. You're the best looking one of your kind in the OACS. You give your bullshit, right?
Yep.
Directly, I want a copy of the forensic audit as it relates to the treasury. I was there in the wee hours of the morning, and I know the color of the flames could have never been accelerant. Then again, CCM had said during a campaign period, if you want to know who killed Puss from Overbar, come to the meeting. Okay. Good night, Mr. Welkin.
Well.
Oh boy, Jason. Oh my. Listen, I thought I done with choppiness for the premier said. I thought I done with choppiness for the premier said. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I may have the winner here. The premier in his analog brain end up and say, ladies and gentlemen, I have already told you what I've brought to the country. But you know what? Let me tell you what I'm gonna bring. I don't tell you about the past and the present. Let me tell you about the future. The premier said he's gonna bring artificial intelligence to Nevis. Yeah, Jason. Yeah. He's the man who gonna bring artificial intelligence. When he said that, when he said that I look up and watch me and say, artificial intelligence? Are they hear the right thing? Me had to pause the thing. Come me there and I say, but I know we give him the analog mentality thing, but no, he can't offer artificial intelligence. Elon Musk not even got artificial intelligence. The Chinese government, the US government ain't even got artificial intelligence, but he gonna bring artificial intelligence any this? No, Mr. Premier. Anytime you want to talk about technical things, yeah, be a call. Yeah, be a call. I'll be gonna let you know again now. Wherever technical you are now. We got the technocrats, but we'll break it down for you. So you won't know.
Artificial intelligence.
Yeah. But you better don't bring the artificial intelligence. Don't tell nobody you're bringing the artificial intelligence for them.
Wow. Anyway, I saw you go.
Yeah.
I saw it go.
Jason, we could have a only one or no. Me tell you. The premier bang me up tonight.
Alright. Manners and respect to everybody. I hope I enjoy Alan punching using his he just exercising some lyrics there, you know what I mean? Some punches there being thrown and whatever. Me just a kick back and I enjoy myself and I make some inputs. Yeah. You know? So he could go you see how long he could go? You know what I mean? Endurance. But I'm glad I enjoy the show, you know what I mean? Manners and respect to each and everybody. It's been the topics on a Tuesday. Thanks for Real Entertainment Network. And we out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Artificial intelligence. Fuck yeah.
Great show, baby.
I'll be don't even got full good. I'll be don't even got the artificial chicken yet.
I don't got to no?
No, but
No.
man talking a bag of fucker make people feel like yeah.
In my composure, no longer my lover. Finally finished and you did it. Girl, you really showed me. Think with your heart, don't think with your body. Clever. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not Justin Timberlake. Cry me a river. Lately, I be having conversations with myself, cause I feel like I have nobody to talk to. I be having conversations with myself, cause I feel like I have nobody to turn to. Everything was green light, now we got the